The animation in episode 1028 from One Piece was epic. So I wanted to draw this scene of Luffy about to absolutely mangle Kaido with an uppercut. Sorry if my voice is all crackly, but I have a bit of a sore throat. But it was cool. It's great animation. I love when they put the effort into the animation in One Piece. It's just great. It's really top tier. So we're going to do this still with his fist kind of out the back, and he's like gritting his teeth, and his hand comes along the front, right? Really, really cool. So let's just go for it, right? I'm going to start with his eyes. Landscape, page, pencil, eraser, hit pause if I go too fast. We've got a bit of a head tilt, right? So center point of my page is about here. We'll come down over to the right, right? His head isn't in the middle. It's kind of over to the right a little bit. And we're going to start with this eyebrow of his. So real sort of linear drawing as well. Real thin lines. Apart from his eyelids, his top eyelids, they thicken it up. So his top eyelids, right, we have this spike that comes down here, and then a spike that comes down this side. Right, and then they leave a gap, and then this comes around like that. We got some like extra lines just coming around there. And his eye, so he's looking up, right, so it like curves, and we've got gaps as well, so the whole thing is like that. And then his pupil in the middle. So he's frowning quite heavily, right? So there'll be like all these texture lines and stuff. And then his other eyebrow, same thing. Thin sort of line going up that way. Frowning line. Like that. And there's all this hatching and scratches and stuff all over him as well. So we'll add a few of those. So the other eyelid line, again, these kind of hooks. Top eyelid line there. Like another line there. And then his bottom eyelid comes around. And then top eyelid, or iris line, should I say, sorry. Close to his eyebrow. And then the bottom comes around here. And his pupil. So looking real intense, right? And then we have some lines just around his eye. Oh, and scar. Can't forget the scar. Some wrinkles on his nose. And then the nose itself, right? So it's kind of drawn in. His nose isn't really drawn in, which is interesting. So we've got like a line that kind of comes down there. And then this goes around that way. Is there a nostril? So let's see. Put one there. Like that. And then some like lines on top. Something else on the side. And there's some like wrinkles here. Some scratches underneath. Like that, right? So the portion between the nose and the chin is real skinny, right? So his mouth just comes up, down, back up and down again. And then it looks like it's closed, but we're just going to open it up and add some teeth. So this comes down, across. And then to draw the teeth, you just add a line there. Coming across. Leave a gap. Like so. And he has like a cheek line or something this way. His bottom lip line underneath. Right, so his chin's real pointy down here. And then his face just curves around. There's no jaw or anything, you just do this continuous curvy line that goes around like that. You do the same thing pretty much on this side. And then add hatching and things. So his ear is just here, what we can see. So say like sideburn. It comes out from underneath his hair, so we'll draw his hair first. 2 spikes there, and then some fringe. Three fringe spikes, and it's moving in the wind and energy and all this kind of stuff, so yeah, it doesn't have to be exactly the way I'm doing it. There's another sideburn over this side. Okay, so then the ears, so we can see an ear here. And another one here. And then like cartilage lines kind of inside. Not much. They do it real simple in One Piece. I love that in One Piece. They keep it real simple. The design, the anatomy, all that. And yet it looks great still. So then his hair, so the rest of it. So we'll go back this way, right? And we'll just add spikes just going up. That one might go off. Come back in. Down. The other side. Like so, and then he seems to have some just sticking up the middle here as well. Like a fringe on top. So hand coming right across here, right? So I guess we got to do that because it's like one of the biggest things. It is the biggest thing in the picture, right? So we got his forearm that comes right across here, like that. So it comes up to his hand here. And you have like a hand line just going down this way. And this has sort of hatching lines coming across. And his elbow. So we'll go down that way somewhere. Right, and we'll try to finish the hand on this side. So knuckles and fingers, right? Really big. Goes the whole way across my page, right? So this is his middle finger because it joins the hand. That's why we're doing this one first. And we can see like a fingernail. And then this curves around. Curving again. So your hand has 3 segments. See, 1, 2, 3. So that's the main thing to remember. And then do the next finger underneath it. Change in direction a couple of times. Fingernails are drawn in. 1. Second segment. 3rd segment, and then baby finger. Like that. And then, so middle finger, ring finger, baby finger. So then we can see his index just coming out up here. 1, 2, down around the finger. Like that with a fingernail. And then there's all this hatching all over, so like all this. Some like sweeping kind of like that, and then Pierre's thumb is in the background. There. His hand just kind of goes off that way. Yeah, it curves in here. You can't really see the bottom of it. Right, so that's that hand, right? So then we connect it up to his body, right? So it's got a sleeve, that red sort of sleeve, down this way, and then it has the frill, the red frill coming around and going around that way, right? And some hatching and stuff inside. Some lines going there. Around like so. There. Neck. His leg is here, and it's got that cloudy sort of thing on the end. And his knee kind of sticking off this way. So I think we're looking down at him. Is that right? I think so. But it looks like he's kind of lunging towards. And his collar sticks out here, and he's got like a sleeve that, you know, isn't connected, so it flies off this way. Flies off around here somewhere. And then there's a hand sticking out. So I wanted to include more of the fist, so I've kind of taken a fist from another image. So you go out here to a knuckle, and then down, and then go around here, and then the rest of that hand goes up, down, up, and then his thumb kind of curves around here, around like so, and that way. And then we can see his knuckles coming underneath here, like the palm of his hand or something on the other side. And this is all Haki and, you know, all that stuff colored black. There's all energy, glowing sort of energy around it. So that, right? So then all that's left now is a bit of detail just in here. So his hat and his collar, right? So his hat is held on by the rope that comes out from behind his neck just here. Put some rope lines on it. And then his big emperor's sort of collar comes up this way, around the back of his head. There, and this could have like a fold line going that way, and then goes here, and then this goes down like so. And that's the red band on his hat, and then we'll just add some weaving sort of lines just for his yellow hat there. And then if you want, like, so you can add sort of like energy, sort of the smoky kind of, or fire-like, depends on what way you want to do it, coming around. All coming around his hand. Like that. That'll be all like glowing orange and stuff. But that's it. That's how to draw Luffy from episode 1028. Cool episode. Thanks for watching. See you in the next one. Bye.